Feels good. You know, I know you always say you don't care where you fight, but going back to that changing room where you made your professional debut, going back to that changing room where you won the Commonwealth title, the British title night against Dillian White, the world title against Charles Martin, the defence against Brazil. It's been an unbelievable journey, 10 years this year since this all began. And some say Saturday night, although you will say, and many fighters will say, just another fight. A lot of people saying one of the most important of your career.
Yeah, it's big, it's massive. It's a big fight for me, for sure. Respect my opponent fully. I respect everything that he said he's been through, and we're here to rock and roll. And I respect my supporters as well, so I put in the work. And I respect my coach as well, so I want to make sure I go out there and I get the job done in good fashion. I like the fact that you always dangle carrots in front of me, telling me if you do this, then this is here and that's there, always leading on to big things. And I dream big, I want bigger and better things in my life, as I stated in the last press conference. You know, I want to secure the bag and move on in my life.
This time around, Derek James, one voice, and I know that, you know, that's been refreshing for you as well. How much have you enjoyed that experience? You seem to have a close relationship already, a lot of respect and trust on Saturday night, and looking forward to going through the process of warming up, listening to coach in the corner and executing the game plan.
Yeah, the goal's not to make it back to the corner, the goal's to take him out. And I respect Derek fully, and I trust everything he's been saying. Like, when you're a student of the game, there's certain times where you can be on the same level as people that you speak to about boxing. But when I speak to Derek, and I obviously ask him certain questions, the knowledge he spits is phenomenal. Like, the knowledge that he gives me is really, really, really good. And we're at a stage now, like, when you're at this side of the fight, the physical work's done. All fighters know, like, fight week, you're still training because it's just part of our nature, but the physical work's done. It's all about the knowledge. That's where you've got to train your mind. And honestly, Derek is up there as one of the best people I spoke to about boxing. So I appreciate his time. I appreciate the fact that he took me on, because I'm sure he's a well sought after coach. And yeah, man, I'm just looking forward to showing him that he ain't wasted his time by taking on this project.
When I came to Dallas a couple of weeks ago, I was quite surprised by the simplicity, but I know you don't overthink surroundings in camp, but it was very different to what you've been working with over the last couple of years. I know you never wanted that kind of attention, but it was refreshing to see just the hard work and the basics of boxing that you reverted to there. Yeah. When you strip boxing back, it is very basic. A lot of it's down to self-belief, number one. That's how you start off. And then, as I said, knowledge. You just gain knowledge and you just apply it in the ring. You fight with desire, and then you can add some skills along the way. I was based in the Olympic gym in Sheffield for years. Obviously, that's a big setup because you've got hundreds of fighters, international fighters coming in. But in the world-class boxing gym in Texas, there's a few of us pros just putting in the groundwork. And as you said, that's probably what you saw was different, is I'm not around like hundreds of other fighters in the gym. It's just like 3 or 4 of us just putting in work. But like, when you disconnect from everything, which is hard to do in this day and age, we're so connected, I took myself away to disconnect, and all the answers, all the questions I've been asking myself, the answers came in that like quiet time, do you know what I mean? And it's been a good camp. And it's good to be back in the UK, but everyone knows the UK is a little bit dead. You know? I just can't wait to get back out to Texas and get back to putting in work. This guy says he's going to knock you out. You've heard it a million times as well, but you're always a scout, and there will be people that say this is a great time to be fighting Anthony Joshua, but maybe
it's the worst time.
Exactly. Do you feel that way?
Yeah, the more he talks, the bigger grave he digs for himself. But it is what it is, isn't it? I could say a lot of things about him, but I respect my opponent. It's not for me to talk, it's for you to do all the talking. It's for me to like do my job on Saturday. And that's just really, honestly, what I'm focused on. As I said, like from round 1 to round 12. I'm prepared for a 12-rounder, but I do believe in my ability, my counter-punching and all that type of stuff to definitely put a dent in Jermaine. But as I said, I'm not here to talk, I'll just do what I have to do because I really want to win.
And that desire, we know it's still there. You're looking forward to, we know you say you're not an entertainer, but you have entertained the public for so many years. They will be out watching in huge numbers on Saturday night to see where you're at, I guess. And personally, for all the hard work you put in, you want to put a statement together on Saturday night for the work that you've put in.
Yeah, and that's personal. And as I said, that's to show my coach, like, I respect everything that the time that he's put in with me. So in terms of entertaining, I don't really like, as we see, but we don't play boxing. But at the same time, like people from years back, like the empires, they just love people coming together and fighting. So they'll be entertained regardless. I think we'll see blood, and I just really look forward to getting in there. I'm so happy I'm fighting again because, as I said, looking at the champions, it's just a shambles. Like when you're trying to compete mandatories or negotiations, honestly, like I just can't believe that no fights have been made at the championship level. But I'm just so happy that I can get back to work and get on with my job, and I'm looking forward to this assignment, and I can't wait. Honestly, I'm really looking forward to it.
The final word from both camps, Jermaine. I know victory by